Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks.
Today is Friday, March 24th, 2017.
I'm Will Doyle.
And I'm Emily Curry.
Today is a white day or an A day.
6th grade students will be doing recycling today. Please leave your bins in the hallway. Thank you.
There will be student council on Monday. Thank you.
Last Friday, the Hampton Academy Interact Club ran their second annual Lunch Detention fundraiser. 10 community members sat in detention while raising money for the release. It appears that they raised about the same amount that was raised last year. Stay tuned to Shark News next week to get an update on how much was raised. Most of the money will go to an international project called Worthy Village. Interact members are working to help families in Guatemala have clean water. Tickets for the Galactic Glow Party will be on sale next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at lunches for $5. Tickets will not be sold at the door, so make sure to wear white or things that glow in the dark. There will be dancing and cracking.
For lunch today, there will be crunchy fish patty on a bun, creamy coleslaw, kale salad bag of chips, and mandarin oranges. 4 UNH volleyball players will be joining our students for lunch to continue our celebration for Read Across America.
On Tuesday, 22 members of the Hampton Academy Shark News team, as well as Mrs. McNichol, Mrs. Strong, and Mrs. Brand, traveled to Newton, Massachusetts to visit NBC Boston and NECN.
Our team toured the facility to learn about careers in broadcast news and how a news station operates.
Greeting us at the door was Kate Minicello, who is the Director of Human Resources at the station and also the daughter of our Superintendent of Schools, Kathleen Murphy.
Kate made us feel very welcome and had arranged a thorough tour of the building, including time spent with the news talent, the control room operators, the audio engineers, as well as tours of where the writers, graphic artists, and various other team members work.
We started our visit by checking out some of the control rooms and studios.
Shark News members got to sit at the news desks and see themselves on the control room screens.
We spent time in the studio meeting and speaking with Matt Noyes, the weatherman, as well as anchors Nick Emmons and Melody Mendez.
Melody asked about our news team, and they were all interested in what technology we use for Shark News.
They do news over at Hampton, and they are like totally spun up on the basics of TV, so we're digging into the advanced stuff.
That's fantastic.
We can learn from them.
Yeah, I know. I love that half of you are taller than I am. So
Matt even brought us to the control room and explained how everything comes together.
Desk right here, this is where our producer would sit. The producer, as you guys know from doing Shark News, put the show together and is able to talk with us in the earpieces that we all wear, right? I was telling you about how the remote control for the cameras is like a joystick. Here it is. So you're able to actually control the cameras from right in here. You're also able to operate the teleprompter from in here. You notice a touch screen that has different people standing in different places. What is that? Anybody got an idea? What do you think? Yeah.
I'm guessing it's like preset shots.
Preset shots for the cameras. You got it. You touch it. The camera will go to the position, the angle, the tilt, the zoom that it's supposed to be at.
Nick and the others gave us bits of good advice.
I would encourage everybody to do that. Watch the news, hopefully NBC Boston, but it helps you kind of understand what's going on around the world.
Yeah, you know, it's so cool that Nick said about curiosity of the world, because I use the exact same words. Have you ever felt like, why does that work? Why does that happen that way? How come that happens? Have you ever wondered that about all different things? That's what makes us smarter and makes us learn and makes us grow. Are those times that we say, why does that happen? It's that curiosity.
We had the opportunity to watch a live broadcast in the studio.
Spring. Tom Brady's Super Bowl jersey is back in Boston, along with another jersey that was stolen from him. This morning, we're getting a look at the man suspected of taking those jerseys.
Today, we're up over 50 degrees. It's going to feel great overall, right? But once we get to tomorrow, look at the change, 29. Now, we do think it may be warmer than that, believe it or not, prior to dawn. But the wind is going to sweep through, brings in the cold air still with us Thursday. Then you start to recover, but that probably comes with a chance of showers for the weekend.
The sound engineer Dana explained how his job is done and even let us say hello to some reporters that were waiting on location to go live.
It was a great day in which we learned a lot about careers in news broadcasting.
Thank you, NBC Boston!
Last week, Hampton Academy students, teachers, and parents were again treated to a fabulous production by the Hampton Academy players. Just for Kicks was a straight-up 80s flashback about sports. The play, directed by Mrs. Judith Clark, was a huge success. Congratulations to the cast and crew!
And now for the weather, we did only have one weather photo this week. Remember to email them to us at sharknews@hamptonsd.com if you'd like your weather photo to be on the air. So we have a frozen tree from Emily Curry. You can see the icicles hanging off of that tree there. So thank you, Emily, for sending that in. So what's it going to look like today? Well, as we work into today, it is going to look actually a little bit of snow is going to be working in. So 8 a.m., just about in a few minutes from now, mostly cloudy and 27 degrees. I'm sorry. But by noon and 10 a.m. even, the clouds begin to roll in. And by 2 p.m. today, we could be seeing a mix. Now, that mix is going to start to work in by 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and as we work later into that evening, it's actually going to turn to rain. And that's what I'm expecting. So mix throughout the day, it's going to turn into rain. So it's going to be a messy evening commute tonight. Bailey, how's things looking for the next few days ahead?
Thank you so much, Tyler, for that weather photo and the day planner. But the weather's looking pretty nice. For Saturday, some showers during the day, and it's going to be pretty cloudy at night, so don't be looking for stars. Sunday, partly cloudy, so those clouds still stay there. 37 degrees as a pretty high temperature. And Monday, rain. A lot of rain, showers during the night. 39 degrees as a high temperature, and Tuesday, cloudy throughout the whole day, but showers at night, and a high of 45 degrees. That was your weather. I'm Bailey Jacobs.
Celebrating their birthdays today are Anna Burnett, Ryan England, Emily Graceffa, and Katie Riga.
Celebrating on Sunday are Nathan Domingos, Annie Georges, and Mia Shaka.
Happy birthday, Anna, Ryan, Emily, Katie, Nathan, Andy, and Mia.
And remember,
Before you speak,
text or email.
ask yourself,
Is it kind?
is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself
Act responsibly.
and respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.
DJ